Mark, minus 5 minutes.
From this moment forward, you are a listening participant of the modulated dystopian universe called the 27th Dimension. Artist, XY. Time period, Q1 of 21st century. Our protagonist in question has been on a 6-year quest to find the most palatable lyrics and instrumentation to complete his debut recording. And now that it seems he has it, XY has less than 1 hour to fulfill his mission, or be hauled off to oblivion and obscurity from whence he came. In a world where more and more artists are making mixtapes, in a time where music is becoming disposable as an art form, why would a wandering loner take the time, thought, and resources to tackle such a feat? These collections of songs will chronicle the voyage. Tune in to find out his ultimate fate as you embark on this listening journey. Ubiquitous distortion of epic proportions.
Hello, I am Vectron 2876. I will be your assistant guide through the 27th dimension. Each track is a subconscious part of your brain. The mission is to harness the energy into a productive force of your subconscious. Since this is your introduction, let the audience know who you are and why you're here.
I came from the abyss. Born on a slave ship, abducted by 2 agents who are planting a microchip in my head. Now I can see, sound, and speak to the dead. I walk around with an immutable edge. Some on the earth were once viewed as a freakazoid who do what he wants. I see most people as primitive, but humanoid cunts. I found my purpose through music and blunts, plus hard rhyming. Bars on lock like federal hard timing. My little black book contains recipes to poison domestic terrorist acts written in third person to kick shit harder than shadowbox abortion. Reality obstruct with my terminal distortion. Collect your dough quietly, move with caution. Niggas with sharper eyes have plans of extortion. From Navy SEALs to school shooters, everybody got a little gangster. Back a minute to a corner if you wanna find some danger. I stay cool like a cryogenic chamber with extended clips to extend my life in psychotic strings. In the land of the free, everybody's got a gun and everybody's got a motive. Everybody's cock-a-loaded, blah, slowly going insane, unhinged and unchained, slowly masterminding evil, jeopardizing many people.
Slowly going insane, unhinged and unchained, slowly masterminding evil, jeopardizing many people.
Our lifespan gone within seconds by flaming hot kilograms of lead projection. We all have the right to protection, but in a lot of cases, hotheads spark tension that could have been prevented. When words fail, violence sends a message. Not viable to be on the receiving end of damage. I know niggas who shoot black people like Dylan Roof, and then they claim that the cops is a hate group. I sympathize with population control, but since I'm on the lower totem pole, I be the first to go. So what's in my best interest? Walking light with a big stick or a fat clip with fully loaded biscuits. I see tanks in my town like they wanna go down. Rubber rousers getting aimed at and mowed down. The revolutionary part 2 was to go down now. It'd be like Independence Day on steroids, Holocaust style. Talk about hostile, 24-hour coverage. The rank is up to the sky, you know they loving it. Moral plunging, going haywire. The next phase, see, crazy the new normal, and normal's the new crazy. Where's the A-team when you need them? I guess they blown off by shrapnel. I figured it just wasn't worth the hassle. I don't blame going full crazy, slowly going insane, unhinged and unchained, slowly masterminding evil, jeopardizing many people.
Slowly going insane, unhinged and unchained, slowly masterminding evil, jeopardizing many people.
Slowly going insane, unhinged and unchained, slowly masterminding evil, jeopardizing many people.
Slowly going insane, unhinged and unchained, slowly masterminding evil, jeopardizing many people.
always see fudge packer thug rappers counting about their guns in action, posting on whatever until shots happen. A lot of niggas talk hard but be posted with bodyguards. Just another ignorant demagogue sounding off. Stocks are gonna low in supply. The black market, of course, gonna cover the loss. You can't stop a demand with a pistol in hand. The right to bear arms, the right to defend your land. And stand your ground, making sure any intruders are going down. But at the same time, the robber got a pistol too. He's shooting back at you like, look what you made me do. They're both busting back until one dies. It's kill to be killed. Hit your target or meet your demise.
Kill or be killed. Everyone has a right to defend himself. With that being said, we're going into the next track, Blankness of Oblivion. Judging from the last track, I have a hard fascination with death and destruction. Why don't you let myself as well as the audience know your worldview and how you came to these conclusions?
Okay, I got it. Spyware brought to you by the feds. I walk the night like Night of the Living Dead. Panhandling bum, looking for buzz. Air obnoxious, pollution, nauseous. Got more the skeletons in the closet. Got more the felonies in my priors. Had a concoction, a nitroglycerin, oxycontin, codeine and morphine. Tripped out, tricked out in an unsorted dream of facing pillowing off, rambling the cold schemes to follow protocol, maintain the law. Abstract communication, just a flaming sword. Transient generation, status chasing, making close bonds, time wasted. Infatuated by first place in rap race. None of the speed get left behind. Isolate fertile females. Use pussy as a weapon. Makes an antidepressant with birth control medicine. Never use protection like Gore-Tex. I like an unbridled raw flesh to flesh. Human androids feature crossbreeding to colonize Mars with the cyborg children. An advancement or dysgenic? I don't know. Don't put your eggs in one planet. The can universe with all life force scramble and squeeze it. The little time to have it seems damning. Immortality's like the word forever. Good thought for the mind, but a fruitless structure for photos, the videos, to voice software, morbid time capsule. The savior we're here, it meant something. When it's all gone, it meant nothing. Yeah, we need a higher purpose to mentally function. Sheesh. When I look to the stars, I see oblivion. I look deep in my heart, I'm ambivalent. It's like my mind went blank with no period. I walk around like a fiend with delirium. When I look to the star, I see oblivion. When I look at my heart, I'm ambivalent. It's like my mind went blank with no period. I walk around like a fiend with delirium. When I look to the stars, I see oblivion. I look deep in my heart, I'm ambivalent. It's like my mind went blank with no period. I walk around like a fiend with delirium. Like a fiend with delirium. Like a fiend with delirium. Service provider, sorta like paparazzi. I feel like Alice, somebody always watching. Giving my data to various corporations to infiltrate my space with consumers placement. The government keep a tab on us too. Know all the ins and outs of what we see and what we do. Most film populace in history so far. Cameras everywhere, from stoplights to shopping malls. An obsession with safety is hasty. Combat crime but destroy your privacy. To make it worse, everybody's a celebrity, posting their everyday life for all to see. To a bunch of strangers with no sense of danger. And have a location, tracker, info, snaps. Lab rats being told what to do, how to react. You don't react, you get labeled as a maniac. Monkey see, monkey do, while seeking social approval. Being played like a fool to some degree, or somebody's chattel. To find the freedom, it's a never-ending battle. And every day you get closer to the shadow. And at the end it finally grabs you. Into blankness you go. Fuck! When I look to the star, I see oblivion. I look deep in my heart, I'm ambivalent. It's like my mind went blank with no period. I walk around like a fiend with delirium. When I look to the stars, I see oblivion. Look deep in my heart, I'm ambivalent. It's like mine went blank with no period. I walk around like a fiend with delirium. This rap game vicious, this rap game pernicious. Niggas acting like small town hoes up in a high school. This rap game is cliquish. Fuck talent, this rap game is gimmicks. Lyric ain't shit, you need a hit bitch. Don't have a loyal fan base, you're finished. Niggas get tossed away like lingerie. Pour out liquor for all those who lost their way, but it's survival of the fittest. Point blank period, every star fades. It's about how you get it. A lot of hidden agendas, mercantile friendships. People only associate when it's for the benefit. Be on some Joe Smo shit, get ignored quick. Being average is like being dormant. Erroneous message just to have life pleasures. A bunch of leg work before you end up in a stretcher. The life script of wife and kids is a Hollywood lie. White picket fence is not existent. The only thing left is oblivion. To go back to the dark where I came in. Sykes right petition just to have me committed. Was acquitted of the grounds of spitting facts so vivid. It's ridiculous. It's that real shit. When I look to the star, I see oblivion. I look deep in my heart, I'm ambivalent. It's like my mind went blank with no period. I walk around like a fiend with delirium. When I look to the stars, I see oblivion. I look deep in my heart, I'm ambivalent. It's like my mind went blank with no period. I walk around like a fiend in delirium. When I look to the stars, I see oblivion. I look deep in my heart, I'm ambivalent. It's like my mind went blank with no period. I walk around like a fiend in delirium. When I look to the stars, I see oblivion. I look deep in my heart, I'm ambivalent. It's like my mind went blank with no period. I walk around like a fiend with delirium. When I look to the stars, I see oblivion. I look deep in my heart, I'm ambivalent. It's like my mind went blank with no period. I walk around like a fiend in delirium. Blankness of Oblivion.
Quite a captivating tale of the slow erosion of yourself as well as mankind. Before oblivion comes an impasse. Speaking of that, the next track we're coming across leads to a dead end. Be prepared and come with your A game.
I got it, man. Roger that. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm pumped.
In a quarter of a million years, man has cultivated crop, domesticated animals, built civilizations to establish law and order, and became Earth apex species. Now in the golden age of technology, connectivity, and safety, humanity still remains to be discontent. Will this growth lead to prosperity or a dead end?
When I count up, I break down Franklin's like generalizations. My stoic demeanor made people generally anxious. Most work I done was generally thankless. That's why I'm in my spaceship. Introduction with gums and sounds are unorthodox. You sound too familiar, people wanna throw you in the box. New to you, but I'm a veteran. Believe it or not, recited rhymes when Twin Towers was a landmark. Now I'm a vanguard who cultivated eclectic art. Melting pot, molten hot, disintegrate to tug and whatnot. Baptized in fire just to have what I desire. Survival was the amplifier to achieve higher. Older I get, I feel the noose is getting tighter. Expectations, obligations never seem to lighten up. But when you die, you really find out that life sucks. Bet when you die, you have a piece of mind for fucking once. I watch snuff porn while smoking on coke blunts, coughing up with shorter reps, spitting out fucking blood. A mean mug doesn't really mean you're fucking tough. I seen thugs change past tense like is to was. Finite man walking on finite land. When the ego expand, it's like they really don't give a damn. Street vulnerability don't lead to a helping hand. Economic durability leads to higher demand. The more you get, the more people want your pie in their hand. Like your priorities don't come first, man, but most won't understand. You either trapped by poverty or trapped by riches, trapped by comfort or trapped by opposition. Human satisfaction is just a work of fiction. Human satisfaction is just a work of fiction. You trapped by poverty or trapped by riches, trapped by comfort or trapped by opposition. Human satisfaction is just a work of fiction. Human satisfaction is just a work of fiction. You trapped by poverty, trapped by riches, trapped by comfort or trapped by opposition. Human satisfaction is just a work of fiction. Human satisfaction is just a work of fiction. Some say it's just the last days, but it's the new beginning. Artificial intelligence and reality suspension. Opiates for those who can't remedy detention. Unadaptable, get washed away without a mention. Freedom of speech is not free for social consequences. Sensitivity traded cans to combat dissension. More docile and feminized. Corporate enterprise fucks you further. You comply instead of organize. It's like victims have more value than autonomous minds. Most woke guys just eat each other from the inside. Satisfied by their satisfaction. Outrage catching more traction than the chain reaction. Justificating in the weak with the attention slacking. Most of these freedom fighters really just a method actors. Used for idiots of globalism. Codified system to circuit and dominate your mental prison. Not so conspirator, just look in the media. Step outside and then you'll get a clearer picture. Heighten isolated incidents to the extreme, then paint them as the norm just to make you unease. I'm not trying to sound deep, I'm just saying real shit. Don't have to fully agree for you to feel this bullshit. Playing with your primitive instincts of survival. Manipulate emotions to demoralize and drive you into an impact. Trapped by poverty or trapped by riches, trapped by comfort or trapped by opposition. Human satisfaction is just a work of fiction. Human satisfaction is just a work of fiction. You trapped by poverty or trapped by riches, trapped by comfort or trapped by opposition. Human satisfaction is just a work of fiction. Human satisfaction is just a work of fiction. You trapped by poverty, trapped by riches, trapped by comfort, or trapped by opposition. Human satisfaction is just a work of fiction. Human satisfaction is just a work of fiction.
Almost complete. We have 9 more to go. And we're going into a cybernetic chamber, so be prepared. Get your verses ready. We got a lot to go through.
Are you talking to me? No, I'm talking to you. Yo, are you talking to me? Man, I'm talking to you. Are you talking to me? Fuck it, I'm talking to you. Alright, man, fuck it, let's go in. It's the XY Gemini, 1 and 4, numerous television syndicated, slang prostitution, cover rhymes quick like Bukaki Kamikaze, self-aggrandizing, never really sloppy, charged with apostasy for sabbatical mockery, and lift the top billboard and soft their feet. Our course around is comparable to tsunamis, Russian so complicated, Sikhs couldn't fucking wrap their heads around it. Cruising 95 down the highway to hell, fleeing from devilish pigs who finally caught my trail. Keep a dirty ratchet on me as well, like a Chinese restaurant that barely made grayscale. Got locked up, post a bell to no event, went to the scope, closed in, and turned the watch guard pedal. I got cyborg niggas that will peel your whole wing and let 100 spray where your mother stay. Get played like recess, it won't put your life on reset, cause after this there won't be no next. Last breath, and forever gone like the Aztecs, short like aspects, but you never had a chance. Just get down, or get laid down. You can't abort the style, I'm here to stay now. Circuit your brain and hacked into your frame. Remain the most acclaimed, yet the most of fame. It's like, get down, or get laid down. You can't abort the style, I'm here to stay now. Circuit your brain and hacked into your frame. Remain the most acclaimed, the most of fame. Back it down is formidable. This part of my life real critical to make sure my tomorrow's not dismal. My life's a life sentence, so I write with a vengeance. Rights are just a privilege, gotta fight just to get it. 14 billion hours of people fight for attention at the opportunities to have likes and mentions. But fuck going viral, I just want viral bugs like Jeff Bezos, but won't keep a wife in the clutch. Slay hoes and kick them outside with the mud. Doggy dog world, what can I say? It gets kinda rough. Fuck pretty girls and count heavy paper. Lifestyle running wild like an episode on Jerry Springer, but won't catch me at no intervention. My drug of choice is music, pussy, and ambition. Greatness is the destination, with the soul of a rebel, like a Confederate confederation. But fuck that slave shit, that is ancient. I make hits and take shits, my plate is big. I got clips like SOB, get your whole set lit. Story of my life is sorta like an epic flick. Make mental settlements of those who came short like segments, so fall like sediments, set and lit with cybernetic murder language through all forensics. Yeah, just get down or get laid down. You can't abort the style, I'm here to stay now. Circuit your brain and hacked into your frame. Remain the most acclaimed, yet the most famous. Like, just get down or get laid down. You can't abort the style, I'm here to stay now. Circuit your brain hacked into your frame. Remain the most acclaimed, yet the most fame. Yeah, just get down or get laid down. You can't abort the style, I'm here to stay now. Get worse, what? Mouthpieces, Auschwitz, holding syllables for hostage. Rappers crazy, generic like small outlets. Dispatch thoughts theoretical, intellectual, enigmatic, unforgettable, undebatable. What I display on this debut is madness. Never beat around the bush, I stay forward like an axis. Don't make half a sense of those who's neurologically disorient. I dispose of them like Kodak cameras, destroying steams. Worse than social anxiety. This verse is cyanide, so recline and take it. Diagnese, I'm leaving it as pleasing while they shriek. The choice of which exit yours. Set the score with metaphors, transform from man form into a quasar that erodes human tissues, and so on. The ET Genghis Khan violate blazars, annihilate protons, neutrons, and electrons. Creatively got more size than a schizo and a hectagon. With a pack of Mohammedans, the blow up the Pentagon. Let there be light, let there be dark, let there be gone. Outsmart and outsparring our art for the eon. Straight rapidly rap, the bust on impact. Make you ransack through all your old rhymes to try to top that. Bitch, we in here, yeah.
The force, magnitude, and combustion of those verses are too hot to handle. We have to leave this track immediately or be in further danger to radiation exposure. After this track, we have covered more than half of the album already.
Same social structure, new ways of living. Gadgets evolve faster than man, who you kidding? One person's gain is another one's slaughtered. I guess it's just the way of the old world order. Same social structure, new ways of living. Gadgets evolve faster than man, who you kidding? One person's gain is another one's slaughtered. I guess it's just the way of the old world order. Yo, it's the culturally absurd, mentally disturbed nerd who smoke herb, make dime bitches flip my turn with their mouth. I'm bugged out so they can have at thee. Unabashed league till the cops come snatch me. I want the master key to gain the major edge. I need dough like I'm making bread. I want slot time with major brands. Fuck the lay plans. This tape got me losing grands and losing hair strands. The carpet feature in this desolate land is quite ballsy. My brain cells fold like origami when I feel stress conquering. Fuck what if, man. I'm here right now. I'm trying to write some other shit to explode your ear canal. Pushing tracks to get around like crack valves. An overwhelming scene of auto-tune ballads and fucking wax styles to lead charge and degeneracy to span for a century. What's sacred in the world when you're seen as an accessory? Same social structure, new ways of living. Gadgets evolve faster than man, who you kidding? One person's gain is another one's slaughtered. I guess it's just the way of the old world order. Same social structure, new ways of living. Gadgets evolve faster than man, who you kidding? One person's gain is another one's slaughtered. It's just the old world order. A lot changed for great grandpops days to these days. From ragtime to tech nine, cornpipe to weed blaze, civil rights to transvestites, from telegraphs to satellites, information being contained inside a terabyte, all in the span of one life. Kinda crazy, man's productive drive will never cease to amaze me. I got plans to eliminate the mainstream, but that's just a vague dream. Feds label me as a threat to society, breaking pussy walls like the fourth wall, with the daughter screaming, come inside me. Jealousy's what I see when you try to size me, but yo, I'm still the obscene, obsidian, godly. It's sorta like John Coffey versus Gandhi, and discourse with a sawed off promptly. Demonstrably, I give tracks my all of me, cause my shit slaps sorta like pimps during the argument. Absolve myself of accusations of a charlatan, gating the cult following to overthrow Congress. Not for equality, that's fantasy games. You just further divide, try to make things the same. Same social structure, new ways of living. Gadgets evolve faster than man, who you kidding? One person's gain is another one's slaughtered. I guess it's just the way of the old world order. Same social structure, new ways of living. Gadgets evolve faster than man, who you kidding? One person's gain is another one's slaughtered. It's just the old world order. Same social structure, new ways of living. Gadgets evolve faster than man, who you kidding? One person's gain is another one's slaughtered. It's just the old world. Is death low-key serendipity and peace, or a portal to the underworld with demons and beasts? From the time semen's release, you're on a mission in collision with morality, fighting for existence. 666 ways to die, 7 billion ways to life, 24 hours in a day, and I have some thoughts that may never see light. Exceed hype and breed on mics and get out just like a thief in the night. Don't flex like Kama Sutra, I just might shoot you. On the ground you seem super, in real life I subdue you. I talk a lot of shit, but we all face demise. I focus more on touching ground than closing my eyes. Spirit of a Black Panther, not on no communist shit. I mean the animalistic urge of pure dominance. It's like you be the bitch or pimp with your money, time, and before you get yours, I'ma get mine. I got lies of Rolodex for the opposite sex, the type of narcissist that hit a nerve on the altruist. That big shit is garbage. We thrive off carnage. You better get hip and stop acting retarded.
Track 6 out of 10 complete. We're going into track 7. Rated XY. Now I want you to kick some verses coming up in the game, trying to get your way out.
Man, if my life was a movie, it'd be like a low-budget indie film with like 2 people watching, but fuck it, man, you know, it's my life. Went through a lot of trial and turmoil like everybody else, man, but I'm trying to demonstrate something here, you know? If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. And that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say, man. Let me explain myself real quick, though. Yo, I don't consider myself the best, but I'm good enough. My understanding is clear, I barely overstood stuff. When life aligned the right way, it's like a good nut until it throws an uppercut. Been through a bunch of stuff, but that's the redundant stuff. Now it's greed, money, lust, I spit game, not a succubus when drunk enough. Lucky enough to never been shot or cuffed up, or clap trapped by some thought slut who thought I cuffed her up. I treat ears like robberies, so run them up. Appreciate the artistry before my numbers up. High cost society with a low trust. Beneath the surface, I wonder what that shows us. Crack a bottle with pour wine for the century. Consume shrooms that keep me attuned with great intensity. One man crew, Black Nazarene with no disciples. Fuck carrying a cross, I'd rather cause problems. People staring at me too long, is there a problem? Parting words on my deathbed, is there an option? Hey, an old soul with a futuristic mode, navigating the globe as my thoughts unfold. Steps to the future adds pressure to me. Eternal question is deep, I'm losing enough sleep. Gotta strive for something or die with nothing, cause all we got is what we leave on this earth. Now ain't that something? If my life was a film, it wouldn't be that anticipated. Trial and turmoil, triumph and demonstrated. Not rated X, but rated XY. In due time, you see the hell is just a product of the mind. If my life was a film, it wouldn't be that anticipated. Trial and turmoil, triumph and demonstrated. Not rated X, but rated XY. In due time, you see the hell is just a product of the mind. Life is transformative from incubator to the stretcher. Either change for the worse or you change for the better. Not trying to sound deep, cause that shit is just shallow. If it's real, it's real, true heads gonna follow. I don't chase shit, I get it straight out the bottle. I do this to get drunk quicker, there's no bravado. A thin line between Jekyll and Picasso in the underbelly of a syncopated opera. My first reaction, start blasting, lose it will not happen like humans with satisfaction. I cheer to all screams in too close caption before I fade it out into a blank screen of blackness. Paragraphs permeate like Kevlar fabric, causing fatality like shots to the abdomen. At this rate now, only me is stopping me. Influx of artistry is soft like androgyny. It's agile versus fragile. You know, see the distinction. What's extinct is many men place niggas in guilt like criminal indictments. Justice in my clutches and will strike like a nightstick with a tyrantous hit of enlightenment. A spiraling down for the reward of even fucking with a titan. Navigate a hostile world filled with neuroticism, barbarism, ego, and Darwinism. To carve out my piece of the pie and opulence. Fuck a victim. I cling in the thoughts of optimism. Clearly compile my words of self-expression to titillate your eardrums with no second guessing. No words of etiquette, it's just the X-Man stretching my length to be heard throughout every global section. If my life was a film, it wouldn't be that anticipated. Trial and turmoil, I triumph and demonstrate it. Not rated X, but rated XY. In due time, you see the hell is just a product of the mind. If my life was a film, it wouldn't be that anticipated. Trial and turmoil, triumph and demonstrate it. Not rated X, but rated XY. In due time, you see the hell is just a part of the mind.
We're at the closing part of track 7 out of 10. With the next track, I want you to go into the deep recesses of your mind and give us a good visualization of your past and the journey of becoming an MC. Reminiscent and reflection as you will. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm feeling a little bit nostalgic myself. Let's get to it. The pleasantries of intense memories, a better yesterday or an obsessive dream. Everything has value when no longer there, but I would do it all again without even a care. It's like the pleasantries of intense memories, a better yesterday or an obsessive dream. Everything has value when no longer there, but I would do it all again without even a care. First verse. My formative years, blood, sweat, and tears, just to cultivate my rhymes. Raps always had me mesmerized. Specialize on begging list tables, mimicking all the favorite rappers that I saw on cable. I swore before 18 I would have my own label. Scatterbrain at the time with a developing mind. Always find writing the easy self-expression. Imagination carried me away from school lessons. Mischievous as a child, going wild. Mongoose spikes, ding dong ditch from prank calls to stink bombs. Summertime had an amazing charm. Only concern was adventure before conformity, a wage job. Getting spanked by grandma, play fights and so on. Teasing my school crush, but I knew she would blush. I miss simple things like riding the school bus. Fascinated by people commuting while seeing what they're doing. Compared to now, we're seeing euphoric with no problems. As my brain drifts to thoughts of early 2000 nostalgia. But then again, what's the outcome of looking to a past with rosy eyes to be eventually forgotten? The pleasantries of intense memories, a better yesterday or an obsessive dream. Everything has value when no longer there, but I would do it all again without even a care. It's like the pleasantries of intense memories, a better yesterday or an obsessive dream. Everything has value when no longer there, but I would do it all again without even a care. Second verse, y'all. Everything that glitters certainly is not gold. Nostalgia, a highlight reel, way to cope. When one reminisce, they usually distort the past and paint it all with bliss without a realistic analysis. Mystique of bygone time is just a lie. The present, the most important thing, what should be evident. All we got is here. The pleasantries of intense memories, a better yesterday or an obsessive dream. Everything has value when no longer there, but I would do it all again without even a care. It's like the pleasantries of intense memories, a better yesterday or an obsessive dream. Everything has value when no longer there, but I would do it all again without even a care. I took my pen game seriously by 10th grade. Had thousands of lines and wrote a song every day. Switched the gunpoint line to XY, cause I figured it would be sorta phony to have fake gangster ties. Ubiquitous distortions thought up in class at random. Title was so good I had my whole thought for ransom. The ball started rolling and I was still molding, but the pressures of school had my shit all whole, man. So got into sampling and beat programming, near-death experience at a darker enhancement. Still limited resources, foggy learning curves. Made beats by phone loops that got on my neighbor's nerves. Sound quality was low like small town genetic stock, but I never stopped cause practice made progress. Collecting archive before my core died as I might have set back, but the potential was still alive. Stacked up my dough, got help, revised at HQ honor to make this body of work a past nostalgia. Scatter art from the past to make this album. Only the future will really tell the final outcome. Indeed, the pleasantries of intense memories, a better yesterday or an obsessive dream. Everything has value when no longer there, but I will do it all again without even a care. It's like the pleasantries of intense memories, a better yesterday or an obsessive dream. Everything has value when no longer there, but I will do it all again without even a care. Nostalgia, got my mind fucked up, yeah.
I see a heavy combustion turbulence going into the next track. After this, you'll be done with your mission and be deployed for re-entry. But you really gotta go in with a bag, either time you better or reach your demise.
I'm about 32 minutes deep, man. I'm prepared. I can't go back now. Let's make it happen.
All systems are shutting down, I repeat, all systems are shutting down. Yeah, I'm listing 4 minutes to come up with the hardest shit, so go!
The hardline nihilist who defiles the providence. I'm not a prophet, just talk with a confidence. Street alchemist, mix precious metals with ice. Methods precise, I got the technique to one-up Christ. I hit blunts like Mike, a drink, punch that spike. My insight never dim, my intellect shines bright. Poetic thoughts come easy like pretty boys to pussy. Beat your ancestors if you provoke and push me. The rap game is a pageant game, and my ass is not on display. I guess I wasn't built for fame. It's easy now to carve it, it should make your own lane. It's easy now to be forgotten with a click away. Attention, more important than currency. In a narcissistic age, both running concurrently. I feel the burn to the 3rd degree. To make it worse, I'm still young in my 20s. Cynicism this age makes me feel funny. Disengaging with the race makes me feel something. Making page turners that leave your heart thumping. Is it all for one or is it all for nothing? We all wanna reach high in a societal plane. Hierarchy of competition overrides the brain. Neuroticism with anxiety strains. Got to name everybody for the first to the third world. Recognize it, the insane. Is it consumerism that's making people ruthless? Is it the mass media media that made people clueless? Is it the hard punches that made your mouth toothless? All these rhetorical questions and no solution. I got beats of fire that will make motherboards rebooting. Inject stream of consciousness far off in the future, so stay worried like being kidnapped in pitch black when brain reacts. It's sorta like an experiment gone back. I'm Einstein with Frankenstein inside a war paradigm. Tightrope on sanity that's beyond the thin line.
The song's frequencies are overheated. You have less than 2 minutes to complete another verse. Get in and get out before it combusts. Now that first verse you gave is pretty decent, but I need you to black out and spaz over the second half. Tell these people what you're made of, man. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking, 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 ticking.
Flow hard like keep a straight face during blowjob. Turn off your life for approaching me wrong. So far gone from the point of sanity. Mediocrity's calling, but no, I'm not answering. I am managing and handling my own stress. I feel like a pacifist trapped in the Wild West. A lot of civil unrest. Can't really sleep with these Percocets. How many drugs in my system? Take a guess. Take a test, take a breath. After that, take 5. Take the mic from me high. You might as well play God. Faith, no sight high. No wonder you stay blind. I stay attuned to many things, it takes time. Got changed like stock exchange, I stay fine. Like a dime piece of summertime with tan lines. You couldn't find this style in a lifetime. And even if you did, it wouldn't quite sound like mine. Inundated technological overload, corporate control, tracking you like a lab rat, yo, wherever you go. Becoming with the phone, yin and yang, lost in the internet haze. Social media changing for days, writing new ways of fanatical craze. As I retire to a future black hole, uninspired and unamazed. I guess it's how I am nowadays.
Alright, you're out of there. 90% of the album has been complete. I can no longer accompany you on this journey. You're about to go on a re-entry stage into the final chamber.
The outcasts outblast, purely coincidental, bleed out by youthful spirit on loops. And instrumentals turn obscenities into soliloquies as a living testament to what I've done and seen. Submerge on a scene with no cosign at that. Life spent on acid, on time lapse with IMAX. Besides that, goes a quartz of beers like New Year's, relatively nondescript, like a phantom in the atmosphere. Some people like to share dreams, I'd rather just show them. Calling me a loser, it takes one to know one. Shit talking non-productive like celibacy. And I'm forever with the youth like Dr. Seuss and Walt Disney. Don't hate on the next man, just hate on yourself. A reflection of every blessing I made for myself. I throw twat like a frisbee, bitch played herself. A clear mind and good health is how I weigh my wealth out. Alright, in this section I'm gonna do the shout outs, man. First and foremost, I'm gonna shout out my man Alex for always being there and having the faith with me, man. We done it, man, we done it. Shout out also to Elijah, Dominique, and Tay for helping me out with production, man. Much appreciated. Shout out to Jason for engineering, the man behind the boards, making sure my shit sound right and exact. Shout out to my mom, family, extended family, all the people who genuinely fuck with me, you know who you are. And man, shout out to my motherfucking self, a motherfucking determination to get this shit done, man. A long time coming. And hopefully, this is just the beginning of a very long saga. I'm out.